guys, it's been a while. I hope you're all doing well anyway. First of all, just to clarify, I haven't put a video up for like a month now because a couple of reasons really. First of all, I just kind of became overwhelmed with life in general, and trying to keep up with YouTube became really hard. It's really hard to film with like little ones around. It's hard to get a quiet moment. It's also just hard to get time, even to get the time to make things. So I'm sure most of you guys have experienced that in your life, so you understand where I'm coming from. But I just kind of had to take a break for myself. But also I have been making some journals. I have been making journals, but behind the scenes, because I'm kind of working on a new style at the moment, a new type of journal. So you'll see all that later when I get that established. But for now, I just want to do a couple of catch-up videos so that I can get some videos back up on my channel. So this is actually a journal that I made quite a while ago now. It's been sitting on my shelf, and I meant to do a video, but as I said, things just got busy and I never got around to filming. So this was a book that I made for myself, and I decided to make a book to hold some paper treasures that I have been kind of hoarding or just keeping in a box for a long time now. So this is going to be kind of like my family heritage or family treasures journal, and it's got photos and copies of birth certificates and just like different ephemera from my family. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you guys inside. It's quite chunky, and it's got these big chunky chains. So I added a couple of charms, just charms that I had, and then I also added this. It's actually an old tag from my cat, so she's got a new tag now. So I put that on there. I also used some beads from my little sister made me this bracelet when she was in preschool, so I just used some beads from that. And this was a little watch, or like a locket with a clock inside. It was on a necklace. It's broken, but my best friend gave that to me when I was little, so I put that on there as well. And then I've got this big like pocket watch thing, but you just put a photo inside, so it's just a charm, and I put a picture of my kids inside, so it just click shut. So those are the charms, and I'm going to take them off while I film this video because they're so chunky and they're going to get in the way. But basically the idea is that I can add things to this as I go, kind of. So as I have things that I want to keep from maybe old jewelry or whatever, I can just add them to this charm. So that's the charm. And here is the book, so it's a lot easier to handle. I did some, this is actually a book cover that I've altered. So I did some collaging with some pattern, some dressmaker pattern, and just some papers that I liked. And this is from an old Victorian album, so I used the frame out of it and just put some paper behind that. There's also a bit of lace just to add a bit of texture. And I even did some stamping and stuff behind, because originally I did some stamping and I didn't like the design, so I covered it up. Anyway, inside I've tried to incorporate more fabric textures, some lace and some twine and stuff, so you can see that all hanging out. And then in the front I made this pocket. This was a printable, I think from the Graphics Fairy. So I just put that in the front there, and I've mentioned before, I like to print my printables on the back of pattern paper on the white side, just so that it's the perfect weight. Then I've got a couple of tags in a pocket. Then I've just made pockets, and I actually didn't tea dye in this book. because it is going to hold like real ephemera. I didn't want the acidity levels in the tea or coffee to affect my ephemera. So I just made this tag. This is paper, but this is a real photo. It's stuck now. Just a photo of my little brother when he was younger. So it's just a tag. I'm sorry about that noise as well. They're building or something across the road. This is a photo of me and my sister when we were little, so I just slipped that in the pocket. And then I've got this other little pocket behind that where I've just got some more ephemera. So also, you'll have to forgive me because it's been a while since I've actually looked through this journal, so I'm kind of rediscovering it at the same time that I'm showing you because I haven't looked at it for a while. It's gone a bit tight now. I'll put that back for later. I did another tag here, and I think I stuck it down to make a tuck spot. So I just made some copies of birth certificates. These are mine and my partner's, and then there's a file folder that I made, and inside that I've just got some more ephemera ready to journal on, or just tuck more things inside there as well. There's just a photo of me and my siblings, and then I've got my birth announcement, a photo of me and my siblings again, and then this is actually a card that my auntie gave me when I was born, so it's quite sweet. And then I've just attached I just made lots of pockets so I can put things inside, but this is a bit of family history that my grandpa wrote. So sorry, just checking I'm still filming. My grandpa used to keep notebooks, and whenever we used to go and visit him, my dad would kind of give us his old notebooks and stuff to scribble in. So that was actually inside one. Yeah, so that was actually inside one of the notebooks. So I kept it and I put it into a little plastic pocket so that it doesn't get, just to try and preserve it as much as I can, because it's just written in pencil, and it's actually just literally family history that he's handwritten out. Then I've got some photos of us with my grandparents, so tucked those all in the same pocket. And then got another pocket here with more ephemera. So some of it's printable, some of it's real, like the photos, and then this is just more printed ephemera. So some of it is just kind of for show and to journal on, just like fake ephemera, but there's quite a bit of real ephemera in here as well, which I plan to add to. This is a tag that Chrissy made me, and I actually had this in another journal, but I just thought it was so pretty and it belonged in this journal, so I put it in here. And then I've got some old vintage baby ephemera, so I tucked one of those in there as well, just because it's so sweet. And then there's a pocket there for later. Made another pocket with, this is a printable and a journal card. So again, because this journal's for myself, I'm happy for it to have some real ephemera and some fake ephemera. I know what's real and what's not. I just like the look of a lot of printables, and they give you a nice place to journal on the back. So I've got some photos. What else do I have here? My handprint from preschool, which was a scanned image. And I think this is something that Marina sent me, so it's real vintage ephemera. So I only really put like really special paper treasures into this book. So just made an envelope with vellum, and inside here got more photos and tags and things, photo of my family. This is a printable, a little booklet. And then this is Tim Holtz paper, and I've got more photos, so some of me and my siblings when we were little, and then one of my grandma and my son, and then just tags and things ready for journaling later, just some random ephemera, and then it's just some double-sided paper which will be perfect for adding journaling later. Then I've got more ephemera tucked into this pocket. This is another printable booklet. And this is also printable, so it's a souvenir folder, which is so cute. And inside I've got some photos of me and my brother, school photos, picture of my parents, and then I've just got some other random ephemera. This is a copy of my my son's footprint, so I just printed it out small to fit in here, and then I've got pictures of my kids and tag, and then a copy of their birth certificates as well. And I just made this pocket with a bit of crochet. And then got another pocket here, and I've just tucked another tag that I made, a picture of my mum and a picture of my sister and I again. So lots of photos. I'm very fortunate to have a lot of photos of my childhood. Growing up, we always had a really big box packed full of photos, so I used to love going through them. And as a kid, sorry, my video cut, but as I was saying, I've just got a pocket with ephemera tucked inside and a little postcard which was cut out of a paper collection. Got another pocket here with some places ready to journal on. And then this is a paper bag, so there's another pocket here with more ephemera tucked inside. This is some of that beautiful lined paper that Renee sent me. Thank you, Renee. And then I have this envelope that has just got more blank spaces to write, and this envelope's just made out of the instructions from a pattern. And then another little printable booklet, which again I just printed on the white side of pattern paper so that it's like a really nice weight, and it ends up being double-sided, so I like to do that. And then some more ephemera here, and there's the back. So there is the journal. It is already really chunky, but I do plan to add more to it as I go, so maybe like a family tree. And my nana has a big cupboard full of really old photos and stuff from our family, so eventually I'd like to get some copies of some of that to put in here as well. So I can imagine it's going to get really, really super chunky. So anyway, that is the book. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that this video wasn't too long, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.